everyone, and welcome back to the Musical Ladder Portal. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the Teachers Students Report. I am currently logged in as a director from our demo school, and the easiest way to get to our Teachers Students Report is to go to Reports on the top right of our navigation bar and select Teachers Students. The All Teachers Students Report is a highly useful report in not only being able to see a full, accurate listing of all of the students a teacher is assigned, but it's also extremely helpful if a teacher leaves a school. It makes bulk reassigning students very, very easy. Now, before I get into the bulk reassignment, I do want to go ahead and point out this report does show a full and accurate listing of all of the active students a teacher is assigned. So as we can see here, Patricia Colby only has 2 students, Tara Carter and George Summers, who are both taking voice. For Suzanne, we've got quite a few, all with all the different instruments. And next to each student who is participating in the musical ladder, simply meaning they are not grounded students, they will have a color-coded music note next to them. The color does correspond with the level that they currently are sitting on the musical ladder. So if we click on the green note next to Tara Carter here, it's going to pop up and tell us exactly what level she's on. If we do it with the blue one for George Summers, again, it's going to show us a different level. So each color does correspond to a different musical ladder level. Now, we do often have students who are taking multiple instruments. If you have students in your school that do that, this will of course show those students differently. If they're taking it with 2 separate teachers, such as Tom Bradley here, he's taking drums with Suzanne, but he's taking guitar with Glenn. He's going to again show up underneath both teachers. If we have a student who is taking 2 instruments with the same teacher, such as Sally Smith here, she's only going to show up once, but with 2 different instruments. One of the things that we most run into with music schools is, of course, teachers leaving or teachers no longer teaching a selected instrument. And what we've done is we made it very easy for a director to mass reassign students based on a teacher's instrument. So, if Patricia Colby here was a teacher who decided to leave our school, what we can do is we can actually reassign both George and Tara Carter at the same time to new teachers. What we would do is we would select voice as the instrument, and we would choose change teacher. What this is going to do is, again, it's going to bring up all of Patricia Colby's students who were taking voice lessons. And now we can actually select which teacher the student should go to, whether it's Suzanne or Glenn. So we can actually choose Glenn for the first one and Suzanne for Tara Carter. Now, one thing that I do want to make very, very clear is that if you do not want to reassign all of the students for a teacher, you'd want to use a different route. You'd want to go to the student's information bar, edit them, and change their teacher that way. Changing students this way is going to actually force change all of the students based on the instrument that you've chosen. So once we click Save Changes, it's going to alert us that this action cannot be undone. We'll go ahead and click OK. And now when we come back, we've successfully reassigned Patricia Colby's voice students. If a teacher is no longer teaching any active students, we can actually deactivate them directly from the system. In order to do that, all we need to do is hit deactivate. It's going to let us know that the user's email and password will be deleted. If they're a student, any of their tests will be deleted, so on and so forth. And then we can just hit deactivate. And now you can see that we've successfully deactivated Patricia Colby, and she is no longer an active teacher in our school. Now, if we had a teacher who just can no longer teach a specified instrument, what we can do is we can actually select that instrument. We'll do it with Glenn Crave. Let's say he just can no longer teach guitar. We're going to go ahead and make sure that guitar is selected and hit change teacher. Again, this is going to bring up all of his students who are taking guitar with him and then show you all of the different guitar teachers in your school. And you can single-handedly choose each one, or it's going to go off the first teacher. So if that's the teacher that you want to reassign them to, you can just leave it alone. Again, we're going to hit Save Changes one more time. Yes, we do want to save these actions, and yes, we know they can't be undone. And now, as you can see, Glenn Crave no longer has any guitar students. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe down below to be kept up to date on any enhancements and updates coming to the Musical Ladder Portal.